For both teams, this is the first game of their NBA Cup campaign. The goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, B.A., 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. So also keep in mind, point differential could be a key in advancing.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Minot in at the 4. Now here's Maxey. Over Pritchard. And it's Maxey missing. And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Minot. Nice ball movement by Boston. Jacks up a 3. Pritchard, no good. Now Philadelphia with it. Inside, here's Oubre. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's White. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Pass to Brown. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, thanks. The Celtics this summer trading Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons, player almost a decade younger. Simons' deep threat capability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now moving forward. He can fit in defensively. He could be a long-term contributor, guys.
He's more than capable. Okay, Shams, thank you.
And credit the defense. Excellent contest. Made that a tough shot.
Maxey attacking. He got a piece of it. Outside Pritchard. To the middle. Oh, powered down with both hands.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Pass to White. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Count that bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Embiid. Oubre. Keita pulls it in.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Here's White. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The 76ers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Back to you guys.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Rebound Boston. Last time they met in Boston,
it was a narrow loss the last time they faced each other. A game they felt they should have won.
Yeah, that was a close one. In the end, they came away with the loss, and a big reason why was because their starters just kept fouling.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
and so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. A new lineup here for Philadelphia. A big group substitution here for Boston. Boucher's checked in for Keita. Tillman comes in for Minot. Hauser, he's checked in for Brown. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Derek White. A minute 58 left in the first quarter of the game. Pritchard against Lowry. Pass to Hauser. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
There's no question. Peyton Pritchard has one of the best value contracts in the league.
Sure does, B.A. He's on a 4-year, $30 million deal, signed back in 2023. He's a tireless worker, a talented scorer, playmaker, and, of course, outside shooter.
Now here's Pritchard. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland. There's Simons with a three, and Watford pulls it down.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Lowry, the pass to Drummond. Philadelphia moving it around. Pass to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. This one for three. Boston pulls it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Simons with it. Grimes covering. Simons passes to Pritchard. Boucher a screen on Lowry. Pritchard gets it to go. And that'll tie this game up. 29 seconds left in the opening quarter. Now here's Gordon, defended by Hauser. Fades away. The shot by Drummond, no good. And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Tillman. Now here's Simons. Let's go with a three. The shot won't fall. First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie game. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Xavier Tillman is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Derek White, then it's Sam Hauser, and it's Simons in at the point guard position. And that one's good. Bona.
This team trusts Maxey to make good decisions with the ball.
Well, the Celtics shooting the ball at 43% from the field. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
And here are the Sixers now, following the three by Boston. Pass to Gordon. Drains the triple. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Hauser, coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. Outside White. Here's Boucher. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Gordon outside. And here's Maxey outside. And it's Boucher with the rebound. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Simons passes to Tillman. Now here's White. He's got 5. Simons' shot is good.
Yeah, and Simons takes a lot of threes because he's confident in how dangerous he can be from that.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And as we start up the NBA Cup, let's explain to our viewers how the groups are formed.
Sure thing, B.A. First, you only play teams from your conference. The groups are drawn based off of last year's standings, so they try to keep it even in terms of quality of team.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Paul George comes in for Gordon. Now here's Grimes. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. Hits the trifecta.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's White. The 11-footer. And Boston again with the bucket.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Maxey passes to Embiid. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Williams. White, the pass to Brown. Three-pointer, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Pass to Brown. Puts up a deep three. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Grimes. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Brown can't hit. The 76ers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. So they take the lead. Grimes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Some changes here for the 76ers. Oubre comes in for Watford, and it's Edgecombe in for Maxey. Boston also changing it up. Cadiz checked in for Williams. Minot comes in for Hauser, and Simon has subbed in for White. Now here's Brown. He's scoreless to the inside, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, as his career has progressed, Brown's really improved his playmaking. Credit to him for putting in the work.
Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Embiid. There's 57 seconds left in the second. The Celtics have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Simons passes to Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Back to Pritchard. Shoots over George. Pritchard, no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
George passes to Grimes. Here's Edgecombe. The rebound, Celtics. Cadiz got his 4th rebound in this one. Simons against Oubre. Simon's shot is good. Simon's got 5 now.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Boston out in front. They lead by 2. And